Making this hard on us, are they? They may have an advantage in terms of speed, but I won't let them escape our nets. Corner them and seize their vessel. Yes, sir. Squads are all reporting they managed to hunt down the last of the puppet weapons before nightfall. Thank the goddess. Now we can finally catch our breath. Just check that we're live. Yeah, it looks like it. Yes, I'm sure our men on the line are even more worn down than we are. Pass the word to let the men get some rest. The extra patrols can wait until first light. Very good, sir. And that's the situation on all fronts, sir. I think we can say that we're gaining ground everywhere, including with the braces on the Arsail. Good. If I may, sir, I personally don't really think there's a chance we'll lose. This society is just a bunch of puffed-up criminals and Jaegers. They'll never beat the Royal Army. Don't underestimate them. They're criminals with an airship the size of a small town to start with. Have the air units continue their patrol over all regions. Also, dispatch Emergency Order 1 to all divisions. Understood, sir. Emergency Order 1. The order we invoke in times of extreme crisis. I hope I'm just being paranoid. Yes, this is Cassius Bright. I apologize for the surprise, but please bring him up. Colonel Richard? I'm guessing? Bringing him back into the fold? Head of the Intelligence Division? We've arrived in Amble Tower airspace. We've also just received a further report from the scout units. The reports say the attacker was a girl with an enormous scythe. Excuse me. I was afraid of that. Ren, the Angel of Slaughter. When I was last in the Society, she was simply being considered for the mantle of Enforcer. Can she really control the Pata Mata? Does it even really work properly? Josh, what do you know about that huge puppet? I know the concept. It's a tactical assault archaism the Society was working on when I was deployed. As far as I know, they ended up freezing its development because of issues with its control system. That little girlie seems to command it like a puppy, though. I don't think I've ever been so scared of a school grader before. It's okay, T. Don't make that face. We'll make her see the truth. Just you watch. Estelle, yeah. You think I'm being a little optimistic, don't you? No. Of all the people in the world, maybe you, can actually reach her. Come on, we'll do our best together. Guess we'll bring you along. And back to the Grelsritter.
Shall we?
The ladies' hitter. The bullshitter. It's Kevin himself. Okay. The enforcer waiting in the last tower. It'll be that girl Ren, won't it? I hope you can bring her to her senses like you want to, Estelle. I'm not sure how well my voice will reach her, but I'm going to try my hardest and yell as loud as I need to in order to be heard. That girl with the massive scythe awaits us at the next tower. She is the one who manipulated Kanoni. Yep, Amalthea. True. She controls puppets, doesn't she? That's her thing. She's a puppeteer. Oh no, where's Antoine? Cat overboard! So, the next enforcer's that kid, huh? The one who played us like a cheap piano back in Grand Cell. Yeah. I wonder if that giant archaism will show up again. The mech. Patamata, is it? That will largely depend on their strategy. It's hard to say for sure. That said, Ren won't be an easy fight, even if they don't use it. In a straight head-on engagement, she's probably more capable than I am. But better than you, Josh. You're kidding, right? And she's got that archaism to top it off. I'm not. From what I know of Ren's training, she's had equal instruction in infiltration and direct assault, whereas I was trained purely in covert operations. It should come as no surprise that she's more than capable of taking out her enemies single-handedly. These enforcers are something else. Yeah, well, sounds like a party to me. Let's knock some sense into that kid and give her the lecture of the damn century. Sorry, Agate. No slots open for you now, but we'll keep you up to date. We'll call you. Oh damn, we're not bringing Sherazar. Oh, okay. Right, okay. Only one tower left, We still don't know what the enemy is trying to accomplish, but it's clear we're nearly finished, for now. I guess that's enough, but still. Don't you think it's a little early to be sweating the details of their big, sinister plan? Right now, I'm cool with just cruising over there and stopping you. Yes, you're right. We can worry about the big picture a little later. What we need to do now is act with haste, or we may regret hesitating. The final tower, huh? Especially with Ren there. We need to stay focused. So, the final enforcer is Ren, huh? The Angel of Slaughter. The ease with which she played us for fools. I can't believe she just picked that up somewhere. That child, I wonder. I feel as though she must carry a great burden on her back. Greater than is obvious at first. Great power such as hers always carries a cost after all. Ah, you found a new data crystal, did you? Let's get it to the Capelle and start the auto-analysis program. Estelle handed over all the data crystals they found. I'm just a step away from finishing a test version of that equipment I mentioned. I'll have it ready in some fashion once you return from the tower. And let me tell you, I'm glad I slid under this wire. It looks like we'll make it in time. Yeah, so we got 0, 1, 2, 3, and then 8, 9, 10, 11. It's like we missed a bunch. Oh, there's Antoine. Let's not make the same mistake twice. Next is the Amber Tower, so it'll have Earth-based attacks. It looks like we did an okay job of nice. Maybe she can have a higher HP. You've got the Sapphire Gem. Okay, we should just be about ready to go. I'm going to take a short break and then we'll take on this fourth and final tower. Hopefully the internet stays. Okay, let's actually so this room. See if we can buy a weapon for her for Tita. Because insufficient mirror. Okay. Let's we definitely got to sell some stuff. Okay. All right, let's head out. Last tower. Keep going, guys. You can do it. Last tower. Finally. You think they might be nice twice in a row and give us a straight path so we don't get lost? It won't be so nice if they use powerful guardians instead of sharp turns. It will be dark soon. We should hurry as quickly as we can. Yeah. We've got to stop Ren. The Amber Tower. Calls for backup if it sustains damage. Let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Let's do this thing.
No problem.
Tweak to wind.
Alright, what's next?
Do we have like a... Yeah, like a talisman. Earth-based, water-based, emerald talisman, wind-based. Okay, we got that, and let's make sure... She's got wind, but he's got 0 wind. Speed plus 30. Shoot, what do we want to drop? No matter where you go, or what events you witness, you can rest easy knowing that this chest will always be here for you. When you think about it, aren't we all a little empty inside? Oops. Is that gonna hit all of them? Oh no, I missed. That's really bad. We missed the back one. We didn't have to.
Piece of cake.
Not done yet.
You open the chest, eyes wild with avarice. Your face falls as you realize you've already taken everything. Why is the camera so far out? It's better. And we only have a really low level wind art.
Wing rule.
Not done yet. That's that. Let's move out.
Well, I see you're not above asking for seconds.
That's that. Let's move out.
What time is it? Damn. Okay, we got like 2 more hours.
Piece of cake.
It's a gear chest.
That's that. Let's move out.
Skull pendants. Any chance you could put that thing back where you found it? Why? It's only there for me to loot.
We're not done yet.
Way cool.
Well, this one seems like a straight shot, like they were hoping for. Although there was... It did look like there was going to be, It did look like there was going to be lots of branching paths earlier. You could see other paths down below.
That's that. Let's move out.
Damn. This one's aggressive. Ouch. Yeah, this part. Many overlapping paths, but it still seems quite linear. Gear chest. Emerald gem. Damn, that's time quartz only. Okay, we lost Earthwall, but I don't think that's huge. I'm not sure what I'm doing. The chest is empty, and if it could eat you, it would. Wow. Where did I come from? Nice. Oh shoot. What did I just select with him? Well, Tita certainly climbed up the levels quickly. Oh, these things are here. I do think I missed a bunch. Yeah, we obviously missed 4 in the first tower. Probably can't get back there either. It's empty now, but don't worry, whoever put that item in here probably wanted you to have it anyway. No, they definitely did. That's why they put it in there. I wish I could share a little love with you. Ooh, gear chest. Tempest Cannon. As you close the lid on yet another empty treasure chest, you wonder if the locks are only decorative. Okay, let's actually head back. Sure, we'll try it. It's an AoE. Let's head back and see if the other path had more of those data crystals. I think it was this path. Yeah, I wonder what you get for getting all the data crystals, or for what happens if you don't get all of them. So I don't really like games with missables, ever. Like I'm not inclined to play a 60-hour JRPG twice. I just find it frustrating when I've missed something. That's all that missables offers me, frustration. Alright, Joshua, let's see what you got. Not too bad. Estelle, can you finish those 2 on the sides? And a go. Ulbalm. Lebensborn. Petrification Death Blows. A small vial of holy water from Arteria. Famous as a charm. Arteria is at the holy states where Kevin's from? Oh, sorry. Hoping against hope. Hoping against hope the chest will be full of goodies again. You slowly raise the lid. Nope. Hoping against hope the chest will be full of goodies again. Does that make any sense? I can't tell. Maybe it's just a turn of phrase that's not used here.
That's that. Let's move out.
Oh, we've looped back. Okay, that's good. You flip the chest upside down and open it, hoping to open a secret subsection yet to be looted. You find nothing, and now your arms are tired. That's a good one. Exit there.
That's that. Let's move out.
Gear chest. Topaz talisman. It's gonna turn your attacks into Earth? Yeah, we've got that before. Seems like there's multiples of each talisman type. This chest is empty. With its lid wide open, it almost looks like it's screaming at you. I've never seen anyone scream like that. They'd have a very square-shaped mouth if they did. I'll go Joshua next. Oh, Joshua's the instigator. Okay, then we go T next. Then Kevin Bacon, and then Estelle. Make sure this time we have all of them selected. The ordering is just because every subsequent member of the chain,
That's that.
it costs more CP from them. So we just order them in order of whoever has the fewest CP. Take out the heal bots. Ouch! Didn't realize it was an explodey one. Not much you can do when you get surprised by those. Okay, looks like we've probably discovered everything. Okay. Should we try this? There's 2 exits to this on different two corners of the south. Let's save up actually. Okay. We're gonna heal up soon. Yeah, that's a very effective area heal. And so is this one. Kind of unnecessary to do that after T did her thing though. The frustrating thing about Wynn's arts is most of them are multi-target. I tend to have this idea that Single target is going to be the highest damage for a single target. And if you're doing any area attack on a single with only a single target, like now, say for example we do lightning instead of aerial, because this is an AoE area attack. I'm always assume it's going to have less damage than a single target attack. But I also look at the cost of EP. The higher cost of EP, the more damage I'm assuming it's going to do. You don't actually get a damage value per art. You're only guessing based on the amount of EP it costs and whether it's a single target or an area. You better back up, Joshua, if you know what's good for you. Oh, it didn't explode. It wasn't the explodey type. Wasn't paying attention. Think you can just take my stuff and run off? You'll be hearing from my lawyer. As you look into the wood grain of the empty chest, you wonder how many chests could be made out of a single tree. This tower is kind of confusing. There's a lot of these kind of grid pattern split paths.
That's that. Let's move out.
And with any turn-based game, you're kind of disoriented when you come out of battle as to which way you came from. It's all very discombobulating. The chest is empty, but you briefly consider taking it along with you and selling it to someone. So I'm gonna guess this is the other path. So there's probably a chest somewhere between this portal and the next one. Thanks for the camera switch. Some nasty camera switch there. Even though there wasn't anything in the chest. Wrong. Opening it showered you in confetti. I feel like both of those statements are inaccurate. Okay, so that closes that loop. Satellite beam? Sure. Who was that? T? Yeah, it was T. So this is a large area attack. Both of her S breaks are area. So we'll try out the next one. So many of this game's fights are against multiple enemies. But even then, it's often a good idea to focus one at a time, because you're at greatest risk when there are many enemies channeling powerful arts against you, and you want to reduce that number as quickly as possible. This chest is empty, or is that just what it wants you to think? No, it's empty. It is now. It wasn't before, but it is now. Okay. Yeah, there's really no way we can effectively use this except for blowing one of our S-brakes just for this enemy, but sure we can. Yeah.
Alright, what's next?
Oh, this is a dead end? Okay. Let's work our way through these enemies.
That's that. Let's move out. Alright, what's next?
Cool.
That's that. Let's move out. Not done yet. Not done yet.
Okay, what was in this chest? It'd be funny after all that if this was actually a... Blue Falcons. We've seen those before. Looks like it's male only. So he's got them. He hasn't. So what they offer is reduced magic, which means we're not going to equip them. Okay, now I'm wondering where I'm supposed to go next, because I swear we've closed the loop.
I'll save you.
Piece of cake.
Okay, this way looks promising. To be continued. That's this whole series, right? It's a never-ending JRPG series. It's never not to be continued. Oh, a gear chest. Arhat's staff. Arhat's staff. Despite your repeated searches, this chest doesn't contain any invisible items. In fact, it doesn't contain anything, visible or otherwise. You've looted this chest already. It's strange, it almost feels heavier now. So what was back here? You open the chest so quickly that it catches fire, scorching its contents to ashes. Maybe this will teach you to contain your excitement. That's a good one. Someone's robbed this chest blind. Not to worry, you're on the case. Nice. It was worth coming all the way down here. Now that you've taken my contents, this means we're dating, right? I'm not sure you want that. This empty chest is a monument to your reckless greed. A gear chest? Another Taiji garb. You ever wonder if the item in these chests were meant for someone specific? And you have the nerve to take them anyway, how rude. Well yeah, they're meant for the player. Whoever's playing the game, that's who they're meant for. Cloak? Sounds like a Joshua thing. No encounters. No matter where you go in life, there's always someone looking to take you for all you've got. It happened to me, and it will happen to you. Yeah, we've seen that before. That was one of the better ones, that's why I remember it. I look forward to the day someone opens my lid and steals all my contents. Okay, now we've closed the loop. This dungeon was so complicated. I'm just trying to close loops and make sure I've got, well, I feel like I've got everything.
That's that. Let's move out.
Now we've got to run all the way back this way. It's a fairly straight path. There are a few side paths that lead to chests that we've now opened. But this will lead back to the rest point that we didn't take. So like here, I think that side path is just a dead end at this point. I think we've aced this tower. Yeah, it's a shame we missed those data crystals in the first dungeon. What happened was there's a split path. And I was like, okay, let's see what's down this path. But instead of what I usually do, which is decide to head back, I just kept going and going and going until like it was too far to... Well, I didn't care to turn back. And then I got to the boss and I was like... I thought, okay, maybe I've missed a chest or two, it's whatever. But... apparently that one way I decided not to go had 4 data crystals. It's insane. We've still got the saves here. It's this dungeon here. At this point, it's... what, 7... It's, 66 hours through in the playthrough. It's 5 hours ago in real time. Well, in game time. Not in real time, because when you hit turbo, everything in the game goes faster, including the game's internal clock. So by the end of the playthrough, the game's internal clock will say I have like 5 or 10 hours more, than what my Steam playtime will be because of turbo mode. I am curious what the data crystals actually say once they get analysed, but we'll be missing a quarter of them. You're really rude, you know? I was so sick of waiting. Ren. Hehe. Estelle, you're a bad girl. Running away from the Ark while little Ren was away. But it's okay. You came here to play in the end, so all is forgiven. Ren. T, did you come all this way to play too? So this is the dialogue we get. This is our reward for choosing to bring Tita along. Because we could have brought Shara. But I thought T would have extra dialogue with Ren, which is obviously... I'm sorry I don't have any ice cream. But we'll still have lots of fun. I promise. I feel like you're talking in bad faith, Ren. Also, hehehe, you finally show yourself, huh? You left me waiting for a long time, Joshua. I never thought I would meet you again here of all places. You've grown a bit, Ren. Well, yeah, how long's it been since they've seen each other? The last time he saw her, she must have been a toddler. Of course I have. I'm 11 years old now. And Estelle was right. You got really handsome while you were away, Joshua. It's a little weird seeing you without the cold eyes, but I suppose you aren't so bad now. Really? Thank you. For the love of... Why do you always try to act so grown up, Ren? Okay, Ren? You know we're here to stop the Society's plan, right? Yes, I'm aware. And I hate being bored, so I'll be glad to play with you for a while. Hehe. Try to enjoy yourselves, okay? Ren, that's enough. Sorry, but we're not here to fight you. I want to do something way more important. I want to talk to you. Talk? Ooh, is it story time? Is it a fairy tale? No. It's about your invitation to join the Society. I appreciate the offer, but I refuse. Well, you found Joshua on your own, so I guess that doesn't come as a huge surprise. Sure you don't want to think it over a little more though? No matter how hard you try, Estelle, you'll never stop Ouroboros. Joshua should know that best of all, right? Well. Besides, if you join the Society, we can make you even stronger. You could be an enforcer like me, you know. Wouldn't that be neat? I'll admit the idea of becoming stronger is tempting. But it wouldn't be real strength. Not to me, at least. I want to become stronger. Strong enough to protect those important to me. Like my mum. Strong enough to protect myself. So this guy over here can stop fretting over me. Estelle. If I join the Society, though, I'd cease to be me. Bold of her to assume that Joshua cares about her being strong enough to protect herself. I mean, I'd assume him running away, allowing her to handle bracer work on her own, shows how much he cares about her safety. I might get stronger, sure. Maybe a lot stronger, but it wouldn't be as who I really am. Yeah, this girl is deluded beyond belief with Joshua. I just don't think there'd be any point. don't understand. At all. Estelle, what you're saying doesn't make any sense. Who you really are? What's that supposed to mean? Don't think about it too much, Ren. Estelle's a schoolgirl at heart. Ren, I really like you. You act all grown up. You love pranks. You're more sympathetic than I'd expect, given the circumstances. Really? When's she been sympathetic? If anything, I think her time with us she was extremely selfish. You know, like a child who doesn't have a concept of others' points of view. You deceive me on a lot of things, but I can't bring myself to hate you. But that's why. That's why I don't want to be in the society. If you were an adult, choosing of your own free will, I could respect that at least. But what they've done to you, what they're doing to you, it's wrong. If you grow into an adult the way you are now, you'll never, ever be able to turn back. I've changed my mind. Huh? No. Ren! Now that's the Joshua I remember. Quick reflexes. That wasn't too bad either. They don't call you the Angel of Slaughter for nothing, I see. Yes, that's right. The Angel of Slaughter is strong. Much stronger and more useful than the Black Fang, who can only bite from the shadows. What the hell? What was that for? I said I've changed my mind. If you won't be my ally, Estelle, I'll gut you like the fish you are. Joshua too, and everyone else. Yeah, if I had to listen to Estelle's 15-year-old whining, I'd probably go for the kill as well, to be fair. One of the first things my dad ever taught me was that gutting fish is for grown-ups. Okay, I've had enough of this. Missy, you've earned yourself a hell of a lot of spankings. Estelle, calm down. We can't underestimate. No, Joshua, she needs to be taught a lesson. You're so naive. I liked that part of you, Estelle, but now I hate it. I hate you. I am the Angel of Slaughter, and now it's time to be an angel and slaughter you. Die. Yeah, get him, Ren. Oh, okay. You forget how bad the VA is in these games. Get wrecked, Joshua.
We're good to go.
Bring out the expensive stuff. Okay, so what are we looking at? Oh. They have no, is it... Do I have to look at them with Estelle? They have no description of any kind. Oh no, don't tell me I took away Heaven's Eye with Estelle. What's going on? Okay, a lot of ads, but we have a plan to deal with that. So for now, let's try and get a heal in. Just like, that sucks. Okay, let's do it with an item so we doesn't screw everything up. Nice miss, loser. Get him, Joshua. Was it enough to take them down, though? No, T's been too much for T to handle.
We're good to go.
Oh, Joshua's petrified as well. Shit. Not quite. Whoa, look at this. What the hell? That's awesome. That's my kind of special move.
I hold in my hand the chalice of the rights acted on steel.
It's a tough boss fight. Okay. And you can't use any items, can you? Because you're all so far away. I guess you can get Estelle, but she's just gonna die again. We did well. Taking out as many just have to get lucky with the This is where turbo mode comes in handy.
Isn't good.
Nice, I saved this time. Okay. Petrification's the main one. There's also blind and poison. But we can't defend against 3 different things. There's Petrify, Mirage Ring. Oh yeah, give her long barrel. Mirage Ring. Oh damn, he doesn't have yeah, we ran out of buzzers, didn't we? Who has the buzzers then? Chloe and Shara. Mirage Ring. Okay. Okay. That was sweet though. Joshua's S-Break was so hype. That got so close to wiping out all the ads. But we still have a... The initial onslaught insta-killed Joshua. Do we want to guard against Deathblow as well as Petrify? I think it's just every ailment because we also saw poison. I think it might just be every ailment But the ads... The problem is petrification, because the ads attack can all do petrification, and there's 8 of them. So that's the biggest problem. Let's try it again. I don't mind. I'm not out beyond doing some grinding, but just the way the EXP scaling works. Let's take a look at our party. Level 76, 77, 71, 74. I just don't think grinding levels is going to do that much for us, apart from get us a load of Sepith, which is effectively useless in this scenario until we get back to the Arsail. We just need to take down the ads, but the problem is they're spaced so far apart. Yeah, there's no skip cutscene in this game. It's an old game. 2006. It's like 100 years ago. Here we go. See, there's a chance of death blow. You missed, loser. Cures KO. Estelle, what can you see? No, there's no description of anything. Oh, you've got no heals. You don't have Earthwall either. What system are you getting the remake on? PC, I guess. Definitely not the Switch 2. The problem with console games is my capture card is 1080p 60. So I don't want my first playthrough to be downscaled. I want my first playthrough of a game to be like 1440p or higher, because neither my monitor or my TV is 1080p. So I don't want to play a downscaled image as my first playthrough of anything. Like Donkey Kong, we won't be streaming first playthrough. It made sense on the Switch 1 because no game was higher than 1080 or 60 FPS. So it suited my capture card perfectly. But with Switch 2, there's going to be very few instances where I want to stream my first playthrough, unless it's PC, because OBS I can play my game at 1440p 125 FPS and OBS will scale it down for the stream. But my capture card will also scale my game on my display down to... Donkey Kong could actually... It might render at 1080p, you never know. I know the trailers were showing performance issues. I thought it looked quite crispy in trailers. I didn't think it looked like a 1080p presentation. But maybe it is. Maybe it's dynamic 1440p. But for the purposes of streaming, I want to play as many games on PC as possible, because that's going to present the best image quality and performance without sacrificing for the stream. It's funny enough, I've been looking a lot at Rebirth PC. Apparently Rebirth PC is a real shit show, but it seems most of the problems were with the 50 series. But it's still a bit of a shit show, which is a shame, because it's not great on PS5 either. And of course, PS5 is a console, which means if I'm going to stream from the PS5, I'm going to be looking at it at 1080p. Yeah, the PS5 Pro, that's a thing. You don't want to spend $700 for one game. And the PC should solve that, but I'm going to buy Rebirth on PC and just see how it is no matter what. But yeah, the main issues are stutter on camera turn. Obviously, there's the shader compilation is a thing. I'm not too sensitive to that. Like, I played Elden Ring on PC. Yeah, I played Crisis Core Reunion on PC. So hopefully I'm just not that sensitive to it. But I rely on the fact that my PC is faster than a PS5 Pro. My PS5 Pro is equivalent to like a 3070, I think. But unfortunately, in the real world, that doesn't mean much. The reason some of the best looking games are on PS5 is because of that single hardware platform target. Like, it'd be great if a developer looked at your specific PC and its parts and like, let's get the best looking game and performance out of that guy's PC. Just imagine how amazing a game would look when we see the evidence of single target platform targeted development. But the sad truth is, games that run flawlessly on a PS5 on superior hardware on PC encounter issues. So yeah, it'll be game by game. We know Unreal Engine 4 is notorious. We know it's a terrible engine for open world games. Fortunately, we're moving away from that, with Unreal Engine 5 having better open world streaming, and other engines running better, like Decima, for example, is Death Stranding. I think runs well on PC, but I don't know. Yeah, the dark cloud is the fact that Final Fantasy VII Re-3 could well use Unreal Engine 4 as well. So we'll be facing the same problems in 2028 when the PC version of that game launches. I guess the PS5 Pro is getting a huge update soon. AMD realized the scaling algorithm was terrible and redid it or something? Oh, interesting. Don't care about AI upscaling. Yeah, it's PSSR. That's another thing, as Nvidia card holders, you know, we have the benefit of DLSS being the best in class machine learning super sampling, like better than PSSR, PISR. So yeah, both your and my GPUs are faster than a PS5 Pro, and we have a superior AI upscaler. It's just we have to hope that the engine isn't pants, and that we can actually play it. Okay, are there any groups of... Yeah, there's a group of 2 over there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 of them, not 8.
I'll save you.
One day GPU prices will drop and you can upgrade your 3080. What resolution do you play at? I think 3080's still a good card. I think the only issue you might have is, I think, is it 10 gigabytes of VRAM?
This isn't good.
Oh damn, yeah, she death blows. I think we should defend against death blow. I think we should just take the hint. Defend against petrification and death blow. We have the accessories to do it. This is the first time we've really been asked to defend against 2 different ailments. But it's fine. It's a good boss fight. Yeah, the problem... In 2020, it wasn't as big an issue. The problem today is 10 gigabytes of VRAM. For 1440p, you definitely want 12, I think, for like the current games. If you're going 4K, you probably want 16. I'm a 1440p warrior. So yeah, I'd be targeting a 12 GB graphics card for current games and future. And yeah, that may well change again, but we're probably safe for now. Yeah, 10 GB might well be enough. It depends what games you're interested in. Yeah, I think we're gonna throw this fight. Need the 5090 for PSO. Damn. Yeah, I think 5070 Ti is considered the best value proposition when you're looking at like frames per dollar. But I saw a story today that the 9070 XT is slightly faster than the 5070. But that doesn't matter to me much. Like slightly faster doesn't mean anything. Say the 5070 can run a game for me at 70 FPS, and the 9070 XT can run it at 80 FPS. That doesn't matter to me when I'm locking it down to 60 for that consistent performance on demanding games, and on less demanding games, I'm obviously just pushing it to 120 or 144. Like 10% extra frames isn't that much to me when we can enjoy like multi-frame gen. And I was looking at multi-frame gen as well, because at the moment as a 3090 owner I only have access to lossless scaling, and I was looking at that. It's a Steam app that costs like $7 or something, $10 or something like that. I guess I have access to FSR 3, which is one better than lossless scaling because it reads like the game's vectors, whereas lossless scaling is purely post-processing. But I don't know if any of which games have access to FSR 3. And of course FSR 4 is going to be AMD exclusive, so I won't have access to that. But yeah, frame gen would be kind of nice. I mean, there are games I play at 120, like but I'm not that sensitive to high frame rates and 60 FPS, and like this game right now is running at 120. Yeah, I'm not that sensitive. Depends. Like if it's a first-person game, then sure. But I'm not really a fan of first-person games. Mostly. Okay, so is it the skull necklace or something like that? Skull pendant. We have 8 of them. Prevents death blows. So everyone's gonna have Mirage ring and skull pendant. We'll save that. Now, there's still poison, but we only have so many accessory slots. Like we just have to deal with poison and treat it. Yeah, I think AI frame generation is the way to go, because you're not asking your GPU to generate double the frames. You're just like, you can be running at 40 FPS and then I think I haven't experienced it firsthand. I haven't tried lossless scaling, for example, It seems like it's a great way to play older games. You could get like PSO running, for example. It's like older games that have frame caps. I don't know about 30 FPS to 60, but older games that have like hard frame caps based on their engine, you're going to be able to play at like over 100 FPS. But I'm probably not going to get into frame gen unless... Yeah, I doubt I'll get into frame gen for a long time. As a 3090 user who plays at 1440p, I don't think I'm going to swap out my GPU for a very long time. It's funny, when I bought the 3090, it was a 4K cards. Like you'd never buy a 3090 for 1440p. That's insane. What are you doing? And now it's like, holy shit, those 24 gigs of VRAM are really helping out. We're dying here. Okay, so we survived the initial onslaught. Oh, we got 2 poisoned. Do we want to just heal through it and not waste? Because we're talking about... We don't have La Curia, which is AoE. Okay, this is Joshua. Oh damn, there's no critical turn. Of course you can't reach both of them. Now everyone's getting poisoned. Now that we've solved that problem, here's another one. I don't give a shit, I'm just gonna heal through it. Oh shit, she just made AoE heals almost impossible. Alright everyone, group up on Ren. Oh, just got that in time. I was turbo moding. I was amazed I got that in time. And with the right character as well. Slight problem. Are you close enough to, Shoot, he's not close enough. We need to heal, Oh nice, he's gonna have the next turn. Oh, that's useful. Yeah, we need to heal Tita as soon as possible. Okay, who's hurting more? You are. Hit them with that napalm breath after Estelle had raw onions in her salad. Okay, Joshua can reach that one if he stays alive. No one can reach that one, so we'll target that with the old magic snipe. What have you got against T? She's not the one who pissed you off with her incessant whining. That was Estelle. She's just done nothing annoying. Well, Joshua's got a long way to go.
I'll save you.
Uh-oh. Right, she can't insta-kill us. Damn, that sucks. She had a, It was Elia's. She had 200, CP.
I hold in my hand the powers of light. That is our shield.
Just finish her, Estelle. Put her out of her misery.
Piece of cake.
Give Ren a stern talking to. You actually broke all my toys. You really aren't bad. Enough of this, damn it. Do you really enjoy this? Is this really all you can think about? He, of course. I love looking down on people's suffering. It lifts me up. Ah, classic bully. I love hearing people scream in agony. It helps me sleep like an angel, like the angel I am at night. Ren seems well adjusted. Yeah, I'd be interested to hear some of these guys' backstories. I'm assuming we'll get to them. No. So you're still... Silence, Fang. Hey, Estelle. I've got a fairy tale of my own, you know. A long time ago, in a land far, far away, a little girl named Ren had a fake mama and papa. A what? A fake mama and papa. Ren loved them a lot, but one day, they said they had a problem and had to go away for a while. They gave Ren away to other grown-ups who were very bad people. They were crying when they gave Ren away. They said, "We'll come back for you, sweetie," over and over. But they never did. But what? After Ren was given away to those people, she was made to do many unpleasant things. Ren got used to most of it, but she never got used to being hurt. There were other kids the same age there, too, but most of them got sick and died. That went on for about a year. This can't be... How awful. In the end, Mama and Papa were fake. If they were a real Mama and Papa, they would have come for Ren when she got hurt. Right, Estelle? That's how your Papa and Mama act, right? Ah, don't be sad. It all ended up okay. Joshua and Lo came for Ren instead. They slaughtered all the bad grown-ups. Stabbed them, burned them. It was wonderful. What? The Society occasionally finds cause to crush lesser criminal organizations, mostly for the purpose of absorbing their resources into Ouroboros itself. We found her during one such mission. I see. They brought Ren home to Ouroboros. Ren learned so much when she came home. Joshua taught her to be sneaky. Lo taught her to fight and kill. She learned all sorts of other things from everyone else too. And the nice people at the 13 factories taught her how to be friends with dolls, just like Pedro. And that's when she met her real Papa and Mama in one. Yeah, it's that huge friggin' archaism. I think it's gonna attack us. I don't think so, T. I think the boss fight's over now. That's a Gordius class tactical archaism. The Patamata. A kid like me being in the Society is wrong, you say? If I become an adult the way I am now, I'll never be able to go back, you say? Lies. Lies! I only met my real Papa and Mama after the Society took me in. I became the happiest girl in the world. I got my happy ending. Ren, listen to... If you deny that, Estelle, then you're my worst enemy. I'll enjoy your screams as Patamata crushes you into paste. Die. Die! Oh, we are fighting. You were right, T. Alright, let's start with a... we're going to select the S-Craft. Unusually, but this is because the area all attack is going to do significantly less damage. Okay, looks like we got this. Yeah, we had the stream cut out about the 3-hour mark. Twitch counted it as 2 separate streams, but OBS is still counting. I've been streaming for a continual almost 5 hours. But hopefully I caught it early and didn't miss much of the playthrough. I think I caught it pretty early because my chat comes up with a message. It does this anyway, even if I haven't disconnected. It says like, welcome to the chat room, just randomly, even if my stream has never dropped. But it did it this time, and every time it says that I always check, and this time the stream had actually dropped. Nice, that's going to fall on a critical turn. Okay, she hits pretty hard, I'll give her that. I wonder if we can select other parts of this boss. No, it's just one. Patter Matter. Hopefully we break the thing. It'd be nice to do some actual damage to one of these enforcers for once. This is the first time it's been a two-phase fight. This is the last, probably the last boss of Chapter 7 though. This is the 4th tower of 4. She had 20,000 HP. And I want to build up to a chain attack or something. We're almost there. What's the chain attack's final cost on the final member is what, 50? It's 20, 30, 40, and 50. So right now we can do a chain attack with her, as long as we're not too far away. No, someone has to have at least 40, and then Estelle would need to be the last selection as the only one with 50. That sucks because this is a strength up turn. Okay, it's coming up. I think we can do it now. There is a critical turn coming up. So you might want to hold it for that instead. And I think we'll do it now. So for this to work, yeah, he can go next.
Let's do this.
No, got it.
Okay, that wasn't too bad. Okay, Joshua and Estelle are blind.
I'll save you.
Can Estelle get her S-break? Hopefully. Oh. Kevin's S-craft. So Kevin's craft just cured blindness as well. I didn't know it could do that. Okay, we'll try and swing this. Damn, it didn't get it. We're gonna get a critical. Yeah, it's a one-shot.
This isn't good.
Oh, Estelle can do it.
We're good to go.
Yeah, problem is he's also run out of EP. It's like a double problem. It's really annoying. Now he's got enough EP to do Latia. But it's Joshua who needs it, so that's useless. So we'll just send a Tyrell to Joshua instead. She doesn't have enough CP to do a heal craft. Anyway, we've won the fight already.
Piece of cake.
Oh. Gah. It's It's like fighting a boulder. A boulder with guns. It's got even more armor and power than the archaism we fought under the castle. How are you still not dead? Fine, I'm bored now. Patamata, full output. Burn Estelle. Huh? It's reverted. The barrier's been dispelled. Ugh, why now? Just a few more minutes and I could have burned you and made you cry and scream as I ripped out your guts with my bare hands. Hey! But that's how life goes sometimes. I have to go back to the Glorious now. The professor told me to come back once the beta served its purpose. You mean Weisman? Once the beta served its... So the tower's returning to normal is part of your plan? Maybe? I didn't ask for the details, but he did say the barriers around the towers were the Aureole's hands. The Aureole's... Huh? What does that mean? It makes you wonder. Well, bye-bye. See you later. Oh, and next time we meet, I'll butcher you all. Yeah, I gotta say, I don't think there's any turning back with Ren. I don't think we're bringing her back. But we'll see. This is a work of fiction. From all reports, the Society's Jaeger and mechanical forces in all regions have been driven back. We'll be maintaining alert status, but I think we'll be standing down from that ourselves soon. That's wonderful. What a friggin' day. Invasion's over, and the weirdness at the towers has stopped. Guess we can finally take a break. One can hope, at any rate. If only I could understand what the enemy's plan was. You don't seem like you're in a party mood, Estelle. You upset about the kiddo? Yeah. I was just thinking. I was all on a righteous high horse without even knowing why she joined. I think I just made things worse. Estelle. I've always been kind of sheltered from the really nasty stuff in the world. So for me to try and save someone like her, maybe it really was just a selfish dream. No, Estelle, I don't think so at all. Well, it's nice of Joshua to lie, but I think in this instance, reality is probably the right course of action. Ren is, in the truest sense of the word, a genius. She's capable of understanding any information she comes across and can turn it to her advantage. I don't know what angle you're coming from, Joshua, but there are different types of intelligence. It's not like one catch-all. She's capable of adapting to any situation in her way, and she can control her surroundings perfectly. I mean, let's be real, Joshua's just a 16-year-old as well. He doesn't exactly know much about the world either. As far as I know, she was born with those abilities. I knew she was capable, but thinking about it, yeah, that's all true. Before the Society took her in, she was in a horrible situation. Worse than what I went through in many ways. Unlike me though, her heart's never really broke. At least not in the same way. At this point, adversity is just another obstacle to her. One she can overcome with guile or force. Okay, Joshua, this is just word salad now. You're basically not saying anything. I appreciate the intent, but you gotta understand when you're defeated, right? Rather than shutting down, she became as flexible as a snake. more so than any of us. But hang on, even if she wasn't heartbroken or whatever, she'd still... Oh, trust me, I agree. No matter how happy she might say she is, she's obviously in pain. It may have been years ago, but in all my time with her, and it was a lot, I've never seen her get that worked up. I think your words reached a part of Ren even she doesn't realize. That's something only you could do. Well, nuts. When you put it like that, how can I be depressed? Just you wait, Ren. Next time we meet, I'll get to your real self. That aside, what do we do now? I don't feel safe just cruising back to Grancel without knowing what the Society was really up to. In that case, might I suggest a stop at Leyston Fortress? We can consult with General Bright as to what to do next. Good idea. I think that's for the best. Well then, Julia, please set a course for Leyston. By your command, Millet. Blast it all! Blast it! Grandpa? Professor, what's wrong? You seem really worked up. That data crystal you found in the tower. Capel just finished analyzing it. Okay. What was recorded on it? The function of the tetracyclic towers. You were right, in part. The 4 towers were built to keep the Orioles sealed away in another dimension. Hang on. What? In another dimension? Wait a second. So the Shadow Towers were... Yes, I suspect you're among the first humans in a millennium to travel dimensionally. And the Gospels, they're... Yes, indeed. The conduits for the power of the Shining Ring. What? Wiseman? A pleasure to make your acquaintance, Professor Russell. Yes, it's just as you suppose. I must admit, surprised that you were able to realize such a system on your own. Though, I suppose it's no surprise, coming from a student of the Epstein himself. You're as full of yourself as a balloon. I'll point out, Professor Wiseman, that our flight controls are not networked to any other system. You won't be able to crash us, or force open our doors, or any other such harebrained nonsense. I wouldn't dream of it regardless. I simply wanted to contact you to ensure you were properly informed and prepared. To make sure you knew of the coming moment of glory. Let me see, given your position, the best place to see it should be your foredeck. Good evening then, everyone, and welcome to the new age. Josh, let's get to the deck. Yeah, this must be leading into the... I'm guessing this is leading into the final chapter, if I remember rightly. Where? Best seen from the foredeck. Over there. Holy shit. That was like some PlayStation FMV. This game doesn't have many of them. I think it has more than the first game did. What? That's... It must be that flying city. Yes. That's the Oriole. Hells. Captain Schwartz, land the ship now. Pardon, Professor? You have emergency orders from Cassius, right? If you don't hurry, it'll be too late for all of us. Very well. Whoa. Ah, a noble shutdown. That's gonna cause problems with infrastructure. That's the glorious. Marvelous. My goodness. Ha ha. Holy hell, that's something. Isn't it just wonderful? Ha ha ha. This is astounding. Now I understand why you were making such a big deal out of it. Ha. It's nice to see that all of you understand its worth. The Oriole itself had long been sealed away in another dimension. Despite this, it had always been possible for it to influence our own dimension through the Gospels, which act as terminals. There was just one problem. We had no access to the originals, and so we were forced to create replicas. Only the most accurate would do, any less, and the Oriole would have remained forever unattainable. After much trial and error, we managed to successfully create perfect replicas. These true Gospels finally allowed the Oriole to remove the shackles that restricted its power. And so here it is, returned from the dark abyss in which it was sealed. That was the purpose of Stage 3 of the plan, I assume. Indeed. My comrade in arms, thanks to your labors, the third stage is complete. And now, our plan moves into its final stage. Goddess. What is that thing? It's huge. Ridiculously huge. That thing must be more than 5,000 yards across. It's like a giant floating island. No, look closely. The base is artificial. It's more a floating city than an island. It's a city. Well, we can't just sit here. Alright guys, listen up. We are getting onto that flying city island. What? Seriously? Of course I'm serious. I've never been more serious in my life. If those society fools have brought that thing back, then think. It must be full of incredible treasure. Enough to pay our debts 10 times over. You've got to be kidding me. We can't just go waltzing into something that huge. Just said, back me up here. Honestly, at this point, I bet there are things on that city I want too. Like, beyond treasure. Oh, Adios, save me. Carl does have a point though. Things have been weird all day, so we should probably be careful. I mean, for starters, the radio's been silent for ages. That is true. Guild and army transmissions are one thing, but even the civilian channels are dead, which is... Huh? A wave of light? Uh-oh. What happened? Report! Boss, big problem. The generators and flight engines have cut out. All of them. What? Wait, that means... Oh, we're really in trouble now. The flight field from the engines is dissipating. The Bobcat's not answering her helm at all, either. You're kidding. You mean we can't do anything? Yeah. There's only one thing we can do at this point. What? Pray to Adios that it's not our time to be called to heaven. Oh, I thought you were gonna, talk about parachutes. Chapter 8, Land of Chaos, The Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky. Okay, so this isn't the final chapter, because it would be called Final Chapter. Yeah, how are we going to get up to the floating city? Everyone's grounded. So that's what the light show at the towers was about. But you kids pulled off a genuine miracle this time. Let me give you your reward first. Adios knows you've earned it. Yeah, I remember there being side quests, so this is the chapter. Still, what madness we've fallen into. I never thought being deprived of orbments would throw us into this much chaos. No kidding. Sorta makes you realize just how dependent we've become on orbal power. It's true. Communication, transportation, defense, production. Every single major function of society is effectively paralyzed at this point. For most people, I think the real worry will be the lights in the kitchen. From the sounds of it, the city was really in a tizzy last night. That's being kind about it. People were mobbing the guild house, the Orbal workshop, the mayor's mansion, all demanding answers. It was awful. Everyone wanted to know what had happened, and I had no answers to give. Frenzied fools practically kept me up all night. Ugh. I see. Sorry, Lugren. With the floating city on top of all this crap's getting dire. Feels like we're one step away from a friggin' panic. Well, the people of Liberl love peace, so I do not personally expect a riot immediately. Should the situation continue for too long, however, people may begin to lose hope. Yes, we must do something about this, and quickly. So then, everyone. What's this plan you said Russell has to bring about back the dead, turn water to ambrosia, and save us all? Bring back the dead? Well, Professor Robert Russell's come up with a new invention that isn't too far off. This, everyone, will be my latest invention, the Zero Field Generator. Zero Field what now? Put simply, you are aware of the special warp field the Gospels produce, yes? This is a circuit which produces a field to nullify that warp via a resonance warp. That does not qualify as simple under any definition. If I understand correctly, then, Professor, this can actually reverse the Orbal shutdown phenomenon. Whoa, what? Is that true, Professor? Prevent it, more specifically, but just so. Ultimately, the shutdown phenomenon is just orbal energy being absorbed by the Gospels. Where the energy went was a mystery, but having come this far, I think we finally have an answer. To the floating city. To the Aureole. It is the only answer which makes sense. The Aureole uses little holes between dimensions generated by devices which we call Gospels to cause the phenomenon. Gospels are, all things considered, small holes, so the area affected was thankfully minor. With the Aureole made manifest once again, however, that area has grown immensely. Enough to engulf the entirety of Liberl and beyond our borders, I'd imagine. All of Liberl? So that's what's causing all this. Yes, I find it likely that every augment in the country, without exception, has stopped working. However, this zero-field generator can stop the interference of the Aureole, which is to say, put it next to an augment and that augment will work just fine. Wow! Professor, that's amazing! So we fire that thing up, and everything's cool then? Not quite, I'm afraid. The area this prototype can protect is limited. It can shield, at most, an augment you could carry in 2 hands. That small? Aww. Well, hell, that kinda limits what we can do, doesn't it? The other problem is, I only have so many of them. Even as a favour to Cassius, I could only put 16 of them together. 16? That's actually a lot, if anything, guesses Estelle, without any real understanding of the situation. Wait, Dad asked you for these? Yes. He requested that I work on these a while back, actually. I scarcely even imagined a crisis on this scale at the time, but it seems he did. I see. Just as is expected from Cassius, always seeing further than any other man. That being the case, though, pretty clear how we should use these things, I think. Ah, you're a sharp one, Father. I don't quite follow. So, in a crisis like this, the thing you need more than anything else is fast, accurate communication. Whether it's about the society throwing bears at people, or where goods need to be taken, if you can't communicate, you're up the creek. Meaning, they should be used to restore communication devices all over Liberl. Is that about the size of it? Bingo. That is a good idea, says Estelle, just going along with it. For the military, not being able to use our guns or airships is dire. Not having communications between headquarters and our forces is even more serious, however. We should restore communications between Grancel Castle, the Hacken Gate, and Leyston Fortress ASAP. The guild's in the same boat, in a way. If the branches can't get in touch, it'll be hard to mount any response to anything that might happen. Sounds as if we're all in agreement then. Well then, Captain Schwartz, I'll provide 10 zero-field generators to the army. That should give you enough to cover the Arsail, the capital, the gate, Leyston, and all regional posts. You have my thanks, Professor. I'll order my men to distribute them immediately. And the remaining 6 go to the Bracer Guild. That should be enough to restore the phone in each guild branch. We'll get right on it. We'll see them safely there. I'm not sure 2 15-year-olds, one of them being a rogue for a few months, should be the voices of authority among the Bracer branch, the Bracer Guild. But what do I know? What? You can get the phone working? That would be a great help. Please, set up that 0, or whatever it was, right away. T, would you do the honors? Sure, give me a second. And the 3 oldest members just stand at the back, not saying anything. Tita opened the lid to the phone and put the ZFG inside. Okay. Done. It's all set to go. That was, kind of faster than I thought it'd be. All you really need to do is put it in the right spot inside the phone. Okay, now for the moment of truth. Tita, flip the switch on the phone. Oh, you did it. Nice. Looks like it really does let Orbital devices work. So next I need to test to see if the phone will actually connect. I'll try calling Grandpa. He's on the Arsail. We should have a working phone. Hello? Ah, Grandpa. Yes, it's me. I'm at the guild house in Bose right now. Yeah, it's okay. It works great. Uh-huh. Okay, I will. You do your best too, Grandpa. I think it's connecting okay. No kidding. Professor Russell saved us again, it seems. I'll have to drown Russell in beer and steak next time I see him. Speaking of things, Russell seems to be aboard the Arsail still, but where did the princess and that churchman get off to? Oh, they both headed to Grand Cell at dawn with Captain Schwartz. Chloe said she wanted to talk to the Queen, and Kevin said something about the Archbishop, I think. I see. I imagine the royal family and the church have their own crisis to deal with right now. The good news is, they agreed to deliver a zero-field generator to the Capital Guildhouse for us. I would expect to get a call from Elman at some point. Excellent. Coordinating with him will help. You lot are off to the remaining guildhouses, I take it? Yep, that's the plan. What I'd really like to deal with is the floating city, but wouldn't we all? It seems like our society friends are already there too. We can't lay a damn finger on them without our airships grounded. Pfft, real heroic spot to be in, huh? There's little point in flocking ourselves over it. Right now, we must focus on what can be done. Yeah. Let's get to it.
Let's do it! Right!
I think there are side quests at this part of the game, so we'll save them for tomorrow's stream. Okay, obviously airship travel is right out for this, so we'll be walking. Where should we go first? Relent or Ruan? Neither choice is better than the other, really. All of the guild houses need working phones, so all we can do is pick a direction and go. Good point. I'll say Ruan. It's been the longest time since we went there, it being the first place we visited in this game. Joshua's got it, I think. No matter which way we go. I'm betting we'll have our work cut out for us. We must help those in need, after all. During the shutdown phenomenon, only characters equipped with a zero-field generator can use the Orbital Arts. Equip a generator in the accessory slot to use it. Damn. Furthermore, as T uses an orbital cannon, she cannot act in any other way than movement or her gun-powered Cannon Impulse S-craft without using a generator. Yeah, we're going to use generators on everyone, no matter what. Chrome Pass monster. Okay, got 2 monsters nearby, so we'll be dealing with those tomorrow. We are 70 hours into this playthrough. And yeah, tomorrow we'll be doing side quests and tackling chapter 7. This is kind of the last time in the Trails in the Sky arc that we'll get to play in this way, because Trails in the Third is more of a transitional game. I'm not even sure we get to play as some of these characters in that game. Seems to be the focus is on new characters, so yeah, we'll enjoy chapter 7. Until then, thanks for watching.